Merge sort is a sorting algorithm that has two stages. The first is to divide. This is where the lists are divided into unsorted sublists. The algorithm keeps repeating this until there is only one item in each list. And then the second stage is to conquer. So in this stage, the pairs of sublists are combined into an ordered list containing all items in the two sublists. The algorithm keeps doing this until there's only one ordered list remaining. Merge sort is a recursive algorithm, which means that it calls itself. We're going to apply the merge sort algorithm to this sequence here. The first stage is the divide stage. So we identify the middle of the list, although in this case we have an odd number in our list, so we just get as close to the middle as possible. The next stage then is to split this list into two sublists. And then for each of those sublists, we split them in half, and then we split those into sublists. Three of the sublists can't be split any further because there's only one item in each of those lists. However, we still have one list that has two items in, so then we split that list into two. So now we're in the situation where we have a whole bunch of sublists, but we can't split them anymore because there's only one element in each of those. After we've performed the divide part of the algorithm, we then need to merge those sublists back again in the correct order. So the way the merging algorithm works is the first items in the two sublists are compared and the smallest value is copied to the parent list. The copied items are then removed from the sublist, and when there are no items left in one of the sublists, the remaining lists in the other sublist are then copied in order to the parent list. So let's have a look to see how that works in practice. So first of all, we are going to compare the 5 and the 3, so the list containing the value 5 and the list containing the value 3. Now because 3 is a smaller value, we copy that to the parent list first. And then the remaining items in the remaining sublist is copied to the parent list, that's 5. So now the 3 and the 5 are in the correct order. Next, we compare the lists containing the 4 and the 2, and because the 2 is smaller, that gets copied to the new parent list first. And we're going to leave the remaining sublist with a single element in for the moment, and now combine our two new lists, each of which have 2 items in. So we compare the 2 with the 3, and because 2 is the smaller number, that is the first item that we put into our new parent list. Then we compare the 3 and the 4, and the 3 is the smaller value, so that gets into our parent list next. Then we compare the 4 and the 5, and it's the 4 that goes into our list next. And then finally, we put the 5 into our list. So at this stage, we have 2 sublists, the one that contains the single element of 1 and the other list that we've just created. So the final merging that we need to do is to merge these 2 sublists. So again, we follow the same process. So we take the value 1 because that's the smallest value. When we compare the 1 with the 2, it's clearly smaller than the 2, so that goes into our new parent list first. And then we copy all the remaining elements from the other list in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we have it. That is the principle of the operation of the merge sort algorithm.